Well, welcome back to video number 3 now about your temporary and eternal net worth. In the first video, we defined what temporary and eternal net worth are. Temporary net worth is what you own and owe your net worth on this planet. Eternal net worth is what you convert of worldly wealth into heavenly treasure, and that's what's coming next. Now, in the last video, I talked about good stewardship, and we talked about the parable of the talents. We discussed how each was a good manager, or not, of what the master gave them, and how each of us also has to be a good manager or steward of what God gives us. Now I want to talk about your eternal net worth. And probably the best passage for me to use to help explain it is found in 1 Corinthians 3, 11 through 15, where it says, "For no one can lay any foundation other than the one already laid, which is Jesus Christ." Let me stop there for a second. We're about to talk about works. Works as part of our walk with God. Before I do that, I want to talk about faith. Because what we're going to do in this passage is have the bookends of faith, Jesus Christ, at the beginning and the end of this. So if you can go with me for just a second, we're going to talk about works, but only in the context of faith. Listen to this. "If any man builds on this foundation," think Jesus Christ, "using gold, silver, costly stones, wood, hay, or straw, his work will be shown for what it is, because the day will bring it to light. It'll be revealed with fire, and the fire will test the quality of each man's work." Notice right there it says work. You see, what is this work? Well, it's how we use time and talent and treasure that God has given us to accomplish what He's calling us to do. Some of the work that I will do will be like straw, and in a fire it'll burn up like that. Some of it will be a hay, which will last a little bit longer. Wood, which will last still longer, but ultimately will burn up. Costly stones. That'll last, but maybe not. But silver and gold, well, they get refined in fire. They become more valuable as fire purifies them. So hopefully I have a lot of work that is silver and gold. Hopefully you have a lot of work that is silver and gold, that you have converted worldly wealth, time, talent, treasure, into heavenly treasure. But let's not stop there for a second. It says, if what he has built survives, he will receive his reward. If it is burned up, he will suffer loss. He himself will be saved, but only as one escaping through the flames. Remember I told you at the end it would bring Christ back to it? Even if all the works you and I do are burned up, we'll still be saved. Not because of us, but because of Christ. No foundation other than Christ. In the end we're saved, even if everything we've done has not worked out well. We're still saved. But here's my question to you. And to me, for that matter. How many works do you have that are going to stand that test of fire? Do you have a lot or a few? And what are the quality of those works? As you give time, talent, and treasure to accomplish God's plan, are they gold and silver? Do you want them to be gold and silver? That is good stewardship for your eternal net worth. In our next video, we're going to talk about what all this means as it ties together as each of us seek to be the steward God has called us to be. So we will talk more about stewardship in its entirety in our next video.